Have you ever discovered that your entire marriage was built on a lie? I'm a 34-year-old man from Ohio, and until 6 months ago, I genuinely believed I had the perfect life. I had a stable job, a quiet house in the suburbs, a 6-year-old son who called me his hero. My wife, Sarah, and I had been married for 8 years. We met in college, built everything from nothing. We weren't rich, but we were comfortable, stable, predictable. Or at least, that's what I thought. Everything changed during what should have been a completely routine doctor's appointment. Our son needed a minor medical procedure. Nothing life-threatening, just blood work and some standard questions about family medical history. We were sitting in the consultation room when the doctor looked at me differently. Not concerned, not confused, just careful. He asked calmly, "Are you sure you're the biological father?" I laughed. I genuinely thought he was joking. He wasn't. He explained that based on my blood type and my son's blood type, it was genetically impossible for me to be his biological father. I felt my stomach drop. I told him there had to be a mistake. Labs mix things up all the time, right? He didn't argue. He simply suggested I ordered a private DNA test a few days later. I told myself I was just proving the doctor wrong. 2 weeks later, the results came back. I opened the envelope alone in my car, in a grocery store parking lot. Probability of paternity, 0%. Not low, not questionable. 0. I read the paper over and over again, hoping I misunderstood something. I didn't. My hands were shaking. I felt sick. I drove home in complete silence. That night, I watched my wife sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone like everything was normal. And I looked at my son playing on the floor, laughing, completely unaware that my entire world had just collapsed. I confronted her the next morning. At first, she denied everything. She said the test must be fake. She said I was being paranoid. She said I was insane for even suggesting something like that. Then I showed her the results. Her face changed. She went pale. And then she started crying. And then she admitted it. She told me that about 7 years ago, during a rough patch in our marriage, she had a one-time mistake with a coworker. She swore it meant nothing. She swore it only happened once. She swore she thought the baby was mine. 7 years. 7 years of a lie. 7 years of looking me in the eyes and saying nothing. I asked her if she ever planned to tell me. She said she was scared. Scared I would leave. Scared of losing stability. Scared of breaking up the family. So instead, she built our entire marriage on silence. I couldn't even process it. Every memory we had suddenly felt fake. Every anniversary. Every birthday. Every "I love you." I filed for divorce the following week. I thought that would be the hardest part. I was wrong. I told my lawyer everything. The DNA results, the confession, the timeline. I assumed that since the child wasn't biologically mine, I wouldn't be legally responsible anymore. I was wrong again. Because my name is on the birth certificate. Because I raised him for 6 years. Because I acted as his father. The court considers me the legal parent. That means child support. Even after discovering the truth. My wife begged me not to leave. She said biology doesn't matter. She said I'm the only father he knows. She said walking away would destroy him. And that's the part that's breaking me. Because despite everything, I still love that kid. He's innocent. He didn't choose this. But every time I look at him now, I see the betrayal.